Hi everybody, this is your boy, Director Marlon Green. Help synchronizing the universe with positive energy. If I never told you how I had gotten into this little predicament with the VA, right? This is what happened, real, on the real. This is what happened. The nigga was selling Section 8 vouchers after Hurricane Katrina. And you know what I'm saying? And that's the real what the real is. And then my word is bond. Look, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna back this shit up. Now I ain't no rat or nothing, but this was already out, and I don't know them people, and this was all over the news. Uh, 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 Big Frida, she got a charge for selling Section 8 vouchers too. Now, you know, everybody got a record down in this motherfucker. That's what record she got, and I think she had to pay a fine or something, or did some time or whatever. She paid the price for it or whatever, but that was the scam that was going on. Niggas was selling Section 8 vouchers, and so what happened was I had played like I was gonna go along with it. Then I pulled out and reported them to the supervisor. And in turn, in retaliation, he called the FBI like I threatened him. Now, all of this media on TV, do you ever see me threaten anybody? I just challenge them. I put them in uncomfortable predicaments. And sometimes I get cussed out, but I don't care because I be cursing and getting cussed out too. And that's just how it is. And so, what I'm saying is, to back my claim up, you dig? This nigga had me put in jail, and then in the Fed system, it take 2-3 years to get on trial unless you some kingpin or some shit. And by that time, you be done served the time. And so most niggas just plead out. Now, if I wouldn't have plead out, nigga would have had to do 5 years. And so what I did is I pleaded out, and then I hurry up and went back into the system after I did my time. I did 2 years, and I was so good at the paperwork with my study group that they made us shot callers. You know what I'm saying? And then that shit wasn't even. I'll tell you about that. What happened with that another time. But and so they called the police on me and shit, and they had me locked up. I had to go through the federal prison system. 2 years, lost my girlfriend, lost everything I had. I saved a little money, but that little money caused a little stress because people was feeling entitled, and I had to go live somewhere else and come back and prove that I can be consistent at handling my shit. And so when they sent me to the prison, right, I went back because it was a HIPAA violation. The reason why it was a HIPAA violation is this nigga used my medical records and put entry stuff in my medical records because they have access. And you know, the state, you have to be certified. A lot of these people that work for the VA system, they not certified, state certified. They do anything. No other hospital will do this. Civilian hospital, they don't even let you sign a HIPAA form. You know how when you go and you get treated by your doctor, they make you sign a confidential file. They can't. A HIPAA is a HIPAA, a privacy, and a patient. They violated all three of those rights of mine, and I did 2 years and 6 months, some shit like that in jail, and I didn't do it. Had to plead out. But what I did is I studied law the whole time I was there, and the nigga violated my HIPAA, he violated my patient rights, and he violated my HIPAA, patient rights and privacy. HIPAA, patient rights, and privacy. All three of them laws, you can look them up. I can almost recite them. I've been dealing with them. And so when I was in jail, I had a few study partners. A couple of them was in the military, a couple of Jews, Rastafari, and every now and then a drifter be interested, and we'll teach it because we was fought. And then they do stuff to us when we be studying too, harassing us when we be studying. So that's why I have to have security every time I go to the VA, because the nigga crazy been to Vietnam, and he got post-traumatic stress disorder, and he used my records, you know what I'm saying, to try to convict me. But they too chicken shit to admit that he's half out of his mind and he imagined the shit anyway. and they'll sell you out for a few dollars more. And I'm telling you, you don't want to get on no mental program if you don't have to, because that's how I got in trouble with them. Just for housing, you have to sign all of your rights away. Just for housing, you have to kiss all of these people, but just for housing, you have to go through all of this strenuous activity. And then you figure out, then when you say you don't want to deal with them, no, what do? Make your appointments and go right back in the hostile environment. That is right back into the hostile environment. That is ferocious. I don't know how you can go through living your life like that, but I can't. And then at the same time, these old crazy ass racist white boys, old KKK, they cussing the VA out and don't touch me and all kind of shit. They don't put them on restriction. They find me, the world's greatest director of photography. I have to say it because they ain't gonna say it. And the bitch is not gonna ride the jock unless they getting money or they getting something. And so that's how it is. And they find me to put in jail, but I didn't spend my time in vain. I studied that law and became a shot caller.